Okay, so hi everyone. I'm Tomasz Kułaga. I work at the University of Łomża. I'm here with
Jesse Funtleyderem.
and we're gonna do a little interview talking about Jesse's Polish experience, what he finds nice, what he doesn't find nice about our country. We'll see. Okay, so Jesse, first before we begin, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, I don't know, anything like your major, your hobbies, anything that rocks your boat, let's say.
Yeah, sure. So I'm here from New York City, Queens, and my background is in forensic psychology. So I studied in Manhattan in New York, and I've worked a lot with people in substance abuse treatment, maltreatment, child abuse, and yeah,
That's pretty heavy stuff.
talk about rocking the boat. Some pretty heavy stuff.
Wow.
But I've also done a lot in education and have taught in New York.
Okay.
So that's
okay.
my professional background.
Okay, so you've taught in New York. Where exactly, if I may ask?
In CUNY, as the City University of New York. It's John Jay College, to be exact.
Okay. So forensic science. What do you do in your free time? Like, I don't know, specifically, do you have any interesting hobbies you might want to share?
Yeah, and I've brought them over to Poland too. So I love basketball. That's my pastime of choice. So I play here with a men's league.
Okay.
I love music.
Music?
Infinitely, yeah.
Okay, well, what kind of music, I have to ask?
Well, my grandfather, my Polish grandfather, is a professional jazz musician. So I love jazz, but my father also DJs and he's reggae, hip hop. So pretty much.
So it's a big mix.
Yeah.
Like, so you're one of those people who, when I ask, what kind of music do you listen to? You can actually say that all kinds of music, yeah? Because some people say all kinds of music, and then I ask, okay, so do you listen to like Swedish black metal? And then, no, not that kind, right? Okay, good. So you're here on the Fulbright scholarship, right? Can you tell us a little bit about that? I mean, how or maybe where did you learn of it, and why did you decide to apply?
Yeah, Fulbright is a great program. And a little plug, you can do Fulbright too. So speak to me, I'm happy to help.
Awesome.
Fulbright is a unilateral program for around the world to connect in an exchange format between people from America and other countries.
Okay.
So I chose Poland, and my professional role is English teaching assistant.
Okay. So are there different roles you can partake in?
Yeah, there's three major types of roles: research, scholar, and ETA. So you can go to school and research. You can be a scholar, which is usually in later stages of your career as a teacher.
Okay.
Or an ETA is like me, a student teacher who will go in and lecture in classes in different capacities.
Okay, sure. So, is it like, can you be a returning Fulbright scholar then? I mean, you said later. Do you have to have experience beforehand, or is it? How does it work?
So no, you don't. It's a huge range, and my cohort is 10. And there's 10 of us spread around Poland. I'm the only one in Łomża.
Okay.
Everyone from Łomża is just all for me. But we are at all different capacities of our career, and some just ending school, like university.
Yeah.
Some being out for a couple of years and working.
Okay. So that's how. Okay, thank you. Okay, so would you say that you, over this past year, because unfortunately we didn't get to work together because of my health problems, but never mind. Would you say that you had a lot of responsibility here at the academy, university?
Yeah, I felt like maybe a chicken without its head sometimes, running around. Yeah, but in a great way. I feel so fulfilled, and like I really got to meet so many people, amazing people here, and get to know them, and I hope make an impact on their lives. And I spoke at secondary schools, elementary schools, special needs schools. I worked in 6 different classes of the university.
Wow.
Events, so much going on.
So there was a lot of responsibility, but was it fun? That's the main point.
So much fun.
So much fun. See,
and they know it. They know it.
Fulbright is fun. Okay, good. Sorry, my page is just flying all over the place.
Yeah, the wind.
Yeah, so next question. How do you find Poland, and maybe Łomża in particular? Because moving from New York to Łomża is quite a leap, right? So how did you find the city? How did you find the country in general?
So speaking of Fulbright, funny, I come from the biggest city out of all 10 of us Fulbrighters.
Oh, okay.
And I'm now in the smallest of Poland in Łomża.
Okay.
So big change.
Yeah.
I am loving it.
Really?
I can't say enough. And you know, sometimes I get, why Łomża?
Yeah.
Why did
Yeah,
you
yeah,
choose
yeah.
Łomża? And I was placed here, not by choice, but happy with the placement.
Okay.
I'm used to the concrete jungle, big buildings, big city, always hectic, the trains, and I love New York so much. It's my home, but this is nice, being in the trees, the nature.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely so much green in Łomża. Okay, so did you get to travel around Poland? Did you get to see anything interesting?
Yeah, thankfully. I'm so grateful. I think I've gone to 13 cities and villages combined.
Okay.
I love Kraków, is probably my favorite of all.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping to be back and see all of Poland.
Okay. Have you gotten to visit, I don't know, our Baltic Sea or the mountains or anything like that, or did you just go to cities?
I did. So I went to Gdańsk, and I spent all the time on the sea. I traveled along. And then I also went to Zakopane to go hiking. I love hiking for the weekend. I saw Morskie Oko.
Nice.
It was still frozen. I wish I got to see the lake, but I'll be back. I'll be back.
Okay, yeah, let's hope so. I mean, I used to study in Gdańsk. It's a beautiful city, especially for studying. I mean, I used to study in Białystok and then in Gdańsk, but Gdańsk definitely takes the cake there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, did you experience any kind of culture shock when you came here, or well, yeah. So did you read up on Poland? Because you know, some people say that Americans maybe some, average American doesn't even know that Poland exists. That's what people laugh about. Like I said, people think that we all speak European, right? So did you experience any culture shock? That's my question.
Yeah. Well, first, I'm an ambassador for America, so I have to say we do know Poland, we do know where it is, and we do know that you speak Polish. So,
yay. Okay, awesome.
I would say no, and there are things I can speak of, and I will. But New York is an incredible place, and even in the United States, the amount of multiculturalism that I experience on a daily basis is amazing, and I meet people from all over the world, different languages, different countries. Yeah. So I'm used to new foods, to new languages.
Okay.
And I like to travel, so I read up on where I'm going and history. I read up on the history of the place, but also I have Polish heritage, like I said.
Okay. So you said your grandfather, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what about your parents, if I may ask?
Are like their background?
Yeah, do they have any Polish? Do they is any one of them from Poland or?
So it's my paternal grandfather.
Okay.
And since they emigrated, nobody has been back.
Oh, okay.
So I'm the trailblazer for the rest of the family.
Okay.
The journeyman. But my grandfather passed down a lot of that culture to my dad.
Okay.
So they experienced it and I experienced it. But I'm a big mix. My mom is Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
My dad's some Polish, some Egyptian, and then I have some other things in there.
That's actually quite a big mix. Okay. Yeah. So you said that your grandfather passed down some Polish traditions. So is there anything that you found here that you actually do at home, like you carried out from home or something like that?
Yeah, we eat a lot of Prince Polos.
That's very Polish.
We eat a lot of pierogis.
Oh, okay.
We've celebrated the holidays. Like All Saints Day was really a nice experience for me to get to be here for it. Because, you go as a community. Back home, we do it as a family. But here I went to Kraków for the week and got to be a part of the ceremony, and it was very touching.
Okay.
So it was nice. I would like to bring that back home and say, look, this is the ceremony.
This is how we do it, right?
I think we should do it as well. Like
okay.
It's so meaningful.
So Saints Day, All Saints Day. Okay. Oh yeah, that's an interesting one to take home. Okay. Good. Now, what about my favorite question, which is stereotypes? What are the stereotypes about Poland, Polish people that you know, or I know maybe now you can say that they are true or they are not true?
Oh no, he's trying to get me in trouble.
No, it's just fun.
I think maybe the best one, and the one that I was given as an expectation, is be prepared for the Polish smile. and I'll do it for the camera, right?
Yeah.
Because
This is the
Because
Polish.
it's true. It's true. And everywhere I've gone and visited, I've experienced it. And as you can see, I'm a very smiley
I know,
person,
yeah.
so the difference was drastic. But I guess it's a good stereotype because it meant that when I did see the smiles and I broke through that wall,
Yeah.
that it was meaningful.
So yeah, so you weren't as surprised as that to see
Yeah.
people glum, let's say,
Yeah.
right?
But very reserved in general as a
Yeah.
people, and I did experience that. So I had to change up my style, and this was the psychology.
Oh, okay.
I had to change up my style of maybe speaking, not being so energetic or boisterous. And I've made some great friends here, so I think it worked.
I think you managed, yeah, okay, yeah. So you've managed to break through the Polish smile and get to people. I mean, changing your style. Yeah, that's what you have to do. Okay, now, the big question. What do you miss most from home while being here?
My mom's probably gonna watch, so my
let's
family, right? But that's the answer that everyone gives. So let me give a good one.
It is.
Probably pizza. I mean, there's a New York pizza here in Łomża,
Yeah, it is.
and I had to go right away.
Is
It's not. It
It's not
doesn't.
New York
It doesn't do it for me. It's nice, but I need my
It's
pizza.
just New York pizza by name, I guess.
More importantly, probably the food in general. Because like I said, with the cultures that I get to meet,
all different kinds of food.
in one day I could eat across 3 continents for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
So I do miss it.
Okay, so
But I love my Polish food.
yeah, that was my next question. So how do you find the Polish? I mean, you have some Polish roots, I guess. You said you like pierogi, right? What's your favorite stuffing for pierogi then? That's the $1 million question.
So I'll give I've changed this year.
Oh.
I didn't like sweets before coming to Poland. Like
Sweets in general?
Yeah. Here, pierogi stuffed with cherries and jam, like that kind of sweet.
Oh, that's
So good. But I think the classic, right? Like onion, potatoes, meats.
Onion potatoes? Oh, it's like
Not
okay.
together, but like those, I can't pick. So those types.
I'm a meat pierogi type of guy.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
That's my favorite. Okay. So is there anything that you would say was a negative? I mean, don't worry. It's not gonna get you into trouble. Is there anything you didn't like about our country or about my fellow Poles?
That's hard to think about because everything's pretty much been positive.
Awesome. I mean, if there's nothing, there's nothing.
Maybe in similarity to what I've been speaking of, and this isn't about the Polish people per se, but the country is. I'm used to so much diversity and getting to speak to so many people from other areas and cultures and dancing and foods. Yeah. So maybe that it's very unicultural.
Yeah, it's very hermetic.
Like I've spoken to so many people. I think it's about 98% Catholic, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But
it is what it is.
For me, it was a new experience. So something that I had to get used to for sure.
Okay. Wow. I had a question, but it just is. Oh, it eluded me. Oh my God, that's a good question. Sorry. I don't think I'll get it. So you said food. I don't think I have anything else. Maybe. What was the most fun you've had here? I mean, was it going what? Okay, what was the most fun thing? And then we'll finish on this, I guess.
It's been so much fun.
Maybe was it a specific trip or?
I shouldn't say on camera, but no, it's good. Specific trip. I love Kraków, my favorite city. Maybe being there, but here at the university, we had holidays with Jay.
Okay.
And that was our biggest event. There was about 200 people who attended.
Awesome.
And we got to just speak, play games. The people of Łomża got to come, the community, and meet me. So that was very nice.
Okay. So I guess this is it. And my last final question. How do you find Polish people's English? I mean, how do we fare?
I mean this much better than everyone expects. Everyone says to me, "Oh, my Polish is not good enough to speak to a native speaker." You guys are incredible. fantastic.
Okay.
Keep practicing, keep working.
Yeah, so
Keep talking.
see, guys, just keep speaking. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that was me. I was Tomasz Kłaga here with.
Jesse Funtleyder.
Yeah, that was our interview. Thank you, guys.